Hi, we are the Gilbertson family.
And our daughter Eloya was born with gastroschisis, and our son Tanek was born with gastroschisis. And this is our story. I was 18 weeks pregnant, and we were going in for the normal checkup and to find out if we were having a girl or a boy. And at the ultrasound, the lady kind of paused and she said, "I'll be right back." And we go back to our room, and that's when we get the news that Eloya was a gastroschisis baby, where the intestines and the stomach are born on the outside of their body. I ended up going into labor with her at 34 weeks. They took her out, and a whole bunch of people just took her out of the room. It wasn't until a long time, until we actually got to go down and see her, and just seeing this little 4-pound baby just with all these tubes and wires and a silo with all of her intestines in it was very, very hard to see. All of her insides were just in this silo, so every day like gravity would semi-pull it down, and then the surgeon would come by and twist it a little bit and then tie it off so it couldn't go back up. So that was a process to get it to all go back down, but eventually it went back down. She was ready for surgery. Well, she was just so tiny and she didn't have enough skin.
Her stomach wasn't stretched enough.
And they did the surgery, but later on that night, it ended up popping open. So instead of her recovery time being X amount of time, it ended up drawing out. But they let us take her home with it still open because I never left her bedside. Like, I knew how to do all the care she needed for her belly, for her tubes, for everything. So it's kind of overwhelming, but also a relief that, she was home. She was, in her bed and using her stuff, and so that was kind of nice.
Got to feel somewhat normal.
And then a year later, we ended up having another baby, Tanek, and he was also born with gastroschisis. So at his 18-week appointment, because I had one baby that was a high risk, I had to continue seeing the high risk doctor until my first ultrasound. And he puts the ultrasound on me, and he's like, "Yep, you're having another gastroschisis baby." I think I was overwhelmed and mad because I didn't want to have to see my child go through that again.
But at the same time, it wasn't as stressful finding out with him as it was the Eloya, just because we already went through it, so we kind of knew what to expect.
There was a really expensive formula that the NICU suggested we give Eloya. We couldn't afford it, and CMN ended up paying for us to get that for almost an entire year for her. And that was tremendous. And then they also helped me get a hospital-grade breast pump with Tanek.
It also helped us stay here closer, because at the time we were living in Sparta.
They also helped us with gas cards getting to and from Sparta weekly, so we could still go home and see our other kids at home.
Moral support was great.
Oh, yeah.
With Eloya, my dad also passed away at the same time, so we were struggling, her being in the hospital and then dealing with my dad's death. They were great. Anytime we needed to talk to somebody, they had counselors come up, talk to us. Like she said, the food vouchers, stuff like that. It was great.
It was awesome to know that in our darkest time, there was still somebody else there that wanted to brighten it up. So that was pretty cool. When you go to like Walmart or McDonald's and you always see like those little boxes sitting in front of the registers to like donate, you never actually think that that money goes to the kids or the family that are in need. It really does, and it really makes a difference.
It makes a huge impact on families that need it.
Whether it's $1 or up from there, it really does make a difference, and it gives families hope. There are people out there that still care about other people and still want to help, and that really go the extra mile to help. My personal favorite event that we went to was the golfing tournament. And it kind of opened our eyes to just how much people out there really do care, and how they are interested in your story and your history, and just what their donations are going to. And it was nice to see the support back on behalf of what we dealt with and everything.
Well, it means a lot to us knowing that our community is helping out families in need. as our family was.
I guess being a hero family, it opened our eyes to like, wow, it's people that like you see in the grocery store or people at the bank. It's those people that are helping make your time in need easier on you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I say that too.
You did.